everybody. Hi, sincere crisisers. We're back.
No. I just feel like, hi, I'm Tucker.
I'm Tucker. Hi, I'm Tucker.
No, start it over.
Hi, guys. You know it's me. It's Tucker.
Hi, it's Isabella. Welcome back to Sincerity Crisis.
We're so happy to have you back, everybody.
So let's cut to brass tacks. Last night, Tucker almost caused a 5-car pileup on Santa Monica Boulevard.
It is true.
So, yeah. I think we need to cut to the clip. Tucker harassed this poor robot named Nellie.
Which I think it's unfair that the robots get names. I don't think they should be named.
They be like Kiki, Coco, Greg.
Wait, they do. Yeah. I don't think that a robot should have a human name. I think that's a bastardization of the human.
And by robot, we mean those delivery little vehicle things that have ads on them. They have ads on them.
Someone needs to explain to us like what that is. Because do you just like press the robot button on DoorDash and then it is a robot, or is it a separate robot DoorDash ad?
That's what I was saying. Like are they employed drivers by DoorDash? Like are they on all the apps like Postmates, Uber Eats? And when they go to the restaurant, how do they get the food? Do they wait outside and they have to send the restaurant like a notification? Like
if I were making a minimum wage at Shake Shack and I had to go and like
put
a bag in a robot's like open box at like 8 p.m., I would like commit arson. Like that would drive me insane.
Well, also like how do they know the robot can like how do you have a house that's like it's like accessibility standards for the robot? Because I'm assuming the robot can't get up like any stairs or anything.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the robots, but every time I see one, it kind of makes me wish I could like destroy it. Like I feel the need to kill.
Yeah. So actually, acts of violence against robots. Tucker was humping the poor robot. This isn't okay. I'm guilty though. Last summer, I was on a walk and I got so mad I kicked one that had a Garfield ad. Then I felt really bad because I love Garfield. But Tucker was humping poor Nellie.
Not poor Nellie.
And
it was consensual.
She froze. No, I don't know.
No, I swear to God, it was consensual. Me and Nellie, we had a connection.
Dude, when the robots
and we're into public play.
Take over, she's going to remember.
I hope she does. Play. I'll never forget it. Nellie.
No, and she had a friend watching. It was like...
Yeah, when we upload this video to the cloud, and then AI that runs Nellie is going to find like these exact words. And I'm going to say this to you, Nellie. I miss you, bae.
No, it was like Wall-E. Like you were like killing Eve. Like...
It was like Wall-E was like killing Eve.
Yeah, like is it the girl robot in Wall-E?
No, it is, but that's just also a show, right? Killing Eve.
Make Adam God again.
I never say. Wait, that's a show your mom would watch. Is Killing Eve, and then your sister would be like, oh my gosh, like mom put me onto this new show.
And it's some trash Netflix show.
Stop. What's the show you always try to get me with about the old ladies who have gay husbands?
Frankie or.
We have Googled the name of this show like 40 million times.
Anyway, that's not important. What's important is that the 5-car pileup, it wasn't just Tucker humping the freaking robot. It was actually the robot was waiting at the crosswalk with us. And then she got too scared to cross. And she was like, Tucker was harassing her as we crossed the street. So the robot literally powered down in the middle of the crosswalk once the light had turned green and the cars are like dodging the robot. Speak for yourself.
I think we're going to release the tapes and you're going to like see that I did nothing wrong.
Okay.
I think so. Like I genuinely believe I'm innocent.
Well, then they had a fleet ready to get you.
Well, they're kind of scary when they all meet up outside of a restaurant, or sometimes they just have like a watering hole that they all like stop at. Have y'all noticed those?
Well, it was like if the Lime scooters were sentient.
It's scary. Well, and the scariest thing about it is that like all these AI companies that claim they're like fully AI like ran, sometimes that is like people in another country controlling it.
For sure, all the Waymos and all the... What are those robots called?
I don't know.
The delivery
When
ones.
we moved here, it was the Garfield movie, so I always called them the Garfields because they were all Garfield. And they have the eyeballs.
Yeah, they do have the eyeballs. Yeah, I don't like walking on them, like walking next to them on the sidewalk. Thank God I don't actually live in WeHo, so it's not my plight, but like...
Not my plight.
Yeah.
But we had a fun night in WeHo. We went to a hot dog joint.
Yeah, tried to get into the tiki bar, didn't have reservations.
Reservations.
FML.
Only. I know, exactly. But that didn't stop us from then going to Whole Foods.
Oh my God. No, I'd literally seen a video about this. Whole Foods. Okay. You guys heard in the last episode that we took advantage of a Whole Foods deal. The oysters, the $1 oysters on Friday that literally gave me food poisoning and ended my lineage for like a whole week. Bro, atomic bomb, gas, like fart, explosion, epidemic. Like it was really bad.
Poop follows.
So maybe it wasn't, and maybe it was ill-advised to take advantage of another Whole Foods sale, which was 50% off all ice cream.
50% off all ice cream.
So we're at the Whole Foods on Santa Monica, and we just see this little end cap freezer, and there's like 6 ice creams left, and we're all fighting over them. And I'm like, no, there has to be more ice cream. So then we find the freezer with the more ice creams. Honestly, best deal I've ever seen. I mean, you could buy ice creams, and they just go in your freezer. It's not like they're going to go bad unless they get like burnt as fuck. But like, I don't know. Like,
it was funny opening up Isabella's freezer because she... Like, you don't share a fridge with anyone, so it's just your shit in the freezer.
I'm a boss, and I live by myself, so I can get as many damn ice creams as I want in the freezer.
Exactly. It doesn't take up all the space in the freezer. I live with other people, so I couldn't, like, ball out on
I got, like,
50%
9.
off ice cream. It's so awesome, though. It's true. Unless you open it, it won't get freezer.
I finally felt empowered to try the bougie-ass, like, Jenny's and Van Leeuwen ice cream that I never tried. So.
They're so aesthetic.
They are.
But
they're, like, bougie. I hope they're not stupid... healthy ice cream. Yeah. Oh my God. What was that one that was like popular for a while because it had like protein in it?
Halo Top.
Yes, dude. Of course my mom and brother are trying to put me on the Halo Top.
Oh my God.
They buy Halo Top for me and I'm like, this is literally like, if I was gonna eat a protein bar, I'll just eat the damn protein bar. Like, I don't need protein bar fucking ice cream. Like, this tastes like dog shit. If I'm gonna eat ice cream, I'm gonna eat the ice cream.
Like, seriously, leave the ice cream alone.
Leave me alone. Whoa.
I don't...
I was like a juju on that beat. Like, if you want a burger, eat a burger, bitch. If you want a french fry, eat a french fry. That was like earlier. Tucker had a fugly ass shirt on, and I was like, change your shirt. Then I finished the own quote by myself. First of all, I look good in the shirt. Second of all, I look good in the shirt. Third of all, I look good in the shirt. Don't tell me I don't look good in the shirt.
Guys, Isabella, like I walk in, I had just gotten back from a run, and she literally is so mad about what I'm wearing. She made me change my shirt.
He's wearing ankle socks, drawers hanging out of the shorts.
Oh wait, they still kind of are.
I made him. I'm like, if we're a duo, you have to care at least at what you look like. Like you impact me, okay?
I'm sorry that I didn't come put together. I think I'm amongst friends on the podcast. I don't gotta show out, right?
And that's male privilege. Genuinely right there, that is. I think you should feel the pressure a little bit and care what people think. Not like all the way, but like a little bit.
That reminds me.
I think men should feel women's pressure. So I'm going to put it on you. I'm pushing pressure on you.
I believe that. And I believe in like all the feminist stuff.
Jeez.
I do. Don't I? Like Isabella will catch me reading just feminist literature.
Name one feminist icon.
Feminist? Okay, my favorite feminist icon, probably J-Lo or Lena Dunham. Lena Dunham. Isabella put me on to girls, and I think I am a Hannah.
If anything, he's a Marnie.
I might be a Marnie. I don't know. I'm only like 3 episodes in, so actually I can't. You should know better. Once
we rewatch Girls All the Way, then we can talk about it. Right now, you can't talk about the show.
It's
just
been
don't
so
know.
funny though. I do love it.
It's a great show.
I never watched it, and I was I was not.
Let's cut back into the ice cream. So I got 9 ice creams in my fridge, but you know what the 10th one that was missing was?
I don't know.
Moonbeam ice cream.
Wait, that is so fucking true.
I don't know why he didn't do like an ice cream activation collaboration. Not the fly landing on your hand.
Guys, I'm stinky because I went for a run.
He literally need to change his damn clothes. But no, I don't know why he didn't do an ice cream activation, but he did crumble cookie. And you know what? Everyone and their goddamn mother beat us to that damn cookie. And you know what? He beat off on that cookie. He beat off some Moonbeam ice cream on it.
It had Jizz.
It had
Like-
Booner swirls on it.
Booners.
That's gonna be his ice cream flavor name.
Okay, that's what is sad is like my troll of Benson Boone does not extend to the point where I would eat a crumble cookie or have to walk into a crumble cookie.
Well, I'm hearing that the cookie tastes horrible, horrific.
I have never ate
I've-
a crumble cookie and enjoyed it. Never
Dude.
once in my fucking life.
Okay, me and Tucker have like
Not once.
crumble experience that is against our free will because we lived in Utah.
Yes.
So that's just like crumble cookie at the function. Our friend used to work at crumble cookie.
If
or
you've
still
worked
does.
any corporate job in Utah,
They always
they're like
have
on
crumble
Friday,
cookie.
they're like, high wage slave, we cut you crumble.
Dude, and they'll once they invented that thing cut,
Oh,
you would
yeah,
have
that
to
cuts it into
cut
fours?
into four. One crumble cookie will take you out. Also, okay, in Utah we have the freedom of choice with it's not cookie and soda monopoly. There's actually
yeah, that's
multiple
true.
cookie and soda places, so it's not just Crumble or like Swig or So Delicious, but there's Chip and there's also like other cookie places.
There's
But-
one that's horny called Dirty Dough.
Yeah,
That looks like it's supposed to be like a weed replica.
So honestly,
like a
Crumble
dispensary.
is the worst of all the cookie chains.
It's the worst of it, but it's because they have Patrick Bateman as the CEO.
Dude, oh yeah, Tucker actually knows the Crumble CEO.
Guys,
He is gay, is he not? Or acts like he's not gay.
He was one of my subscribers on Grindr.
Didn't we watch a video recently of his huge mansion?
Yes. Oh yeah, it's in Parade of Homes. Who's been to Parade of Homes?
Dude, I didn't know that was a thing. Like,
Guys,
in
Parade of Homes
Utah.
is actually epic.
They go,
But
on, like, a
the
whole
exterior
parade.
of his house is so ugly.
Yeah, the only reason Crumble is so big and franchised everywhere on the goddamn planet was because the owner is gay Patrick Bateman.
Gay Patrick Bateman, and he went on a Mormon mission, so they know how to like.
Proselytize the cookie universe.
It is crazy.
But I've heard the moonbeam shit is not good. Honestly, every single crumble cookie I've ever eaten has made me sick. Like literally, like need to like hurl. I've never tried their like pies or whatever the hell. I don't know.
No, that shit literally. It looks like it's it's Crisco. Like the frosting is.
It'll like knock you on your ass. Like
It looked nasty.
even eating
but
a fourth one, I'm
it's
like,
a smart
ugh.
activation for Benson Boone because that is so his audience is
Yes.
Utah.
Dude, his audience. I saw a video. Benson, listen. If you didn't,
Oh yeah, because he's listening.
if you
Benson.
want the youths, not
Oh.
the little ones, but if you
Whoa!
want, well,
Okay, good
this
clarification.
is why kids and moms are coming up to him in the Harmons. I saw a video of him at
yeah.
Harmons. Bro, watch out. It looked like the Harmons either in Orem or in wherever the fucking
He's
Arizona.
filming in his music videos, definitely. In
Yes,
Utah
the
County.
music video had to have been in Provo.
It
Like
looked-
we
yeah.
probably knew people who were on the set of that, to be honest.
Why would
Made
they
me
be
miss Utah.
tight-lipped?
It made me miss the summer mountains of
It
Provo.
was pretty epic.
Um,
Not the actual music video. It was really.
that was cornball. Please let us help you.
Yes.
Benson.
No. And this isn't. This is coming from a place of like actual. Like,
That could have been a Lonely Ghost promo. Like, sorry.
he needs a Lonely Ghost activation.
Bro, no, I bet they wish they could get that.
Wait, you think he's above Lonely Ghost?
Yes.
Okay,
I mean,
that's true. He was at the fucking Grammys, baby. He's the new
that
Freddie
should
Mercury.
not have been his intro to America. But dude, okay. So this is why someone texts me that one of my
Oh,
friends is like,
yeah.
hey, Benson Boone, like my friend told me Benson Boone is from Puyallup, Washington. And I'm like, literally, what the hell? Oh my God.
I moved the mic.
Thank you. So I Google search. It says Benson Boone is from Monroe, Washington. But someone who grew up in Puyallup said he's from Puyallup. And I'm from Puyallup. Because only locals know how to say Puyallup and literally all the other names there. People would be like, Puyallup. But Puyallup is where the Puyallup Fair was, a.k.a. the Washington State Fair. They freaking renamed it, whatever. Benson Boone, have you been to the Puyallup Fair? I know you have. Benson, I was there. Like, we could have been there. So, I tried to look up Benson Boone, Puyallup, Washington. There are, like, old articles that say he grew up in Puyallup or was born there, and they literally have been scrubbed.
Wait, it's a 9/11 like kind of conspiracy.
It's kind of like a
genuinely.
cover-up. They're trying to just push Monroe, Washington, which I guess
Because that was
is
his
whatever.
city on his American Idol audition.
Yeah,
which we watched.
where Katy Perry says the girls will swoon for Benson Boone.
She made the original Boone rhyme joke.
I know, it was right there. And I'm just so glad that that's literally his federal. Like, that's crazy. He didn't even have to have a stage name.
No.
Maybe that's why he takes the hate so personally. Like, they're not like, oh, Lady Gaga, or like, oh, like, that's his God-given name.
Well, he's trying to do. He's got his persona, Mr. Brightside. What's the song called? Mr.
What?
Blue Electric Sky.
Mr. Electric Blue.
Oh, Mr. Electric Blue. That's his persona. That's gonna be his.
Oh yeah, that
Lady
song was
Gaga.
about himself. It kind of was like
To do that after
kind of
releasing.
cocky. I don't know. It was self-deprecating, but all like the concept was self-deprecating, but the content of the song was cocky, so it was a little confused.
I don't know how we can get so much discourse out of Benson Boone.
Well, I thought this would have died down, but it keeps going up. Like, honestly, this is my prediction. Okay, I have several trend predictions about Benson Boone.
Okay.
I think
These are all really important.
yes, Benson Boone. I've started to feel maternal toward you. Like, I have been wanting to defend you because the hate train is too much. People were just jumping on the bandwagon to be fucking dicks. Wow. But I also think that I've seen so many ironic takes on everything. It's just easy to goon. Like, the fact that goon and boon rhyme, and those are both trending topics. Like, it's too easy to, like, riff on the name. Like, because I'm so Benson and I'm so fucking Boone. I think that all of the hate train and the ironic hate train and the crumble cookie will endear the public toward him, actually. And I honestly think that was like, that's part of the strat that his team is pushing into. Because, when you meme something so hard into the ground, you actually start to like it. Like, that is something that is now, like, predictable with the trend cycle.
That is so true.
I also think Benson...
Wait, that's a really interesting one about that. Because I just saw something about how, like...
the public is already being endeared toward him. Like me. It's working on me. After I was, like, making fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Benson. I kind of am. Also, other trend prediction. Benson Boone will single-handedly kill the young men with mustaches trend.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's already been a thing the last, like, 5+ years, especially living in Utah, Idaho, where all the dudes have, like, the curly hair, kind of mullet, mustache combo. It's like the male manipulator combo. And now I'm seeing people, like, what's that show that just came out? There's 2, like, identical shows that just came out about, like, adults. Oh, it's literally called Adults. Not Overcompensating was actually funny. Yeah, Adults. But there's, like, the TikToker dude and the Adults show with the mustache. And I saw someone post on their story, like, oh, he looks like Benson Boone. And people were so fucking mad. Like, don't even say that. Don't compare him to Benson Boone. Because it was such, like, an actual insult that I think men will start shaving their mustaches so they won't be compared to Benson Boone.
I'm glad, because mustaches started also, like, back in, like, 2018 when joggers were around.
I know.
This shit has been around
so it's
for
been around.
too
So I
long.
think this will kill the... I think dudes are going to quit having mustaches.
You know what?
I think it could reach Silver Lake. Like, it might reach
Benson
Provo
Boone
first.
just hit the tower, the mustache tower in Silver Lake.
Provo is the first tower.
Wow.
Bushwick and Silver Lake will be the second.
No,
Bushwick will be the Pentagon, and Silver Lake will be the second tower.
Stop, guys. I've been getting so many 9/11 conspiracy reels on my feed. The Pentagon was not hit by an airplane.
No, it literally exploded. But wait, I have more Booner content to get into. Okay?
Oh yeah, we have Booner content from y'all that you've been sending in.
Well, on the conspiracy theory, I want to get into that, but this is my own personal conspiracy theories I've been developing, is that they've covered up everything about him being from Puyallup. But also, I find out it's the day before my birthday. I'm getting ready to chill. Mm-hmm. My birthday is June 26th. You know whose birthday is the day before mine? Benson fucking Boone. And you know what? He's a Cancer man. And, okay, Cancer men, not sorry, but you guys are fucking weenie hut juniors. Like, y'all started the male sassiness epidemic. Like, I'm a Cancer, but Cancer men, and my stepdad's a Cancer. So I literally, it's personal for me. Like,
okay,
get over yourself. This is why
Poor
Benson
Cancer
Boone...
man that I know. I got to put this in context.
Cut this.
Okay. 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 No, it's giving me perspective.
So I find out Benson Boone's birthday is a day before mine. Also, Benson, I'm only 1 year older than you. Listen to my counsel. Listen to my words. We're from Washington. We've lived in the Idaho, Utah, BYU sphere. I can guide you in a maternal way, like an older sister way. Let me guide you. So, you know what also happened on June 25th?
What?
That's when they legalized gay marriage 10 years ago.
Benson Boone did that.
Benson Boone birthday,
For
gay
his
marriage.
birthday, he allowed gay people to get married.
And you know what also happened on June 25th?
What?
Michael Jackson died. They killed Michael Jackson. Because, and I know this
Benson.
specifically on my baptism, which Benson, you might have been baptized 1 year later. And addressing him like he's listening.
You are... No, I'm not going to interrupt. Sorry.
No, this is why me
That
and
was just
Benson might be
stupid.
twin flames. Benson. I mean, okay. So it's my baptism. It's 2009. We're living in Wyoming. My mom is supposed to speak at the pulpit at my baptism. And she is not a woman of tears. She's a tough lady. She is crying at the pulpit at my baptism.
Because of her daughter's baptism.
No. Then I later find out she's crying because Michael Jackson died the day before my baptism. So she's crying on the stand because Michael Jackson had died. Which Michael Jackson didn't die. They killed Michael Jackson.
Who
I
is
fully
they?
believe that. Sony Music.
Sony Music. Oh, okay.
You know, I forget the
and
dude's
this
name.
is time for our ad break from Sony Music.
No, this is the guy who's in the trial with the diddler.
Oh,
who,
guys.
dude, I think they killed Michael Jackson over his catalog. Sony was trying to acquire it. I think they're doing the same thing with Justin Bieber right now. Sorry, that's my like whole music pyramid conspiracy theory. I think they killed Michael Jackson.
They didn't even get Diddy. It is fucked up.
They're actively getting him. I don't want to talk about that, but because that's a whole other
That is a whole other
thing.
But Benson.
So, Benson, you cancer, like, I see your sensitive ways. I know why it's getting to you. Let us guide you. Let us guide you. But, Benson, look, I don't want to draw attention to this, but I also can't ignore it. We have a few submissions about you, one being this photo. And yes, this is a photo from a screenshot from the Mormon dating app Mutual. And this is a screenshot of Benson Boone and his BYU Idaho days. And yes, he was one of the kids who got Mutual when he was 17 and lied. So now his age says 19, but then the bio is asterisk 18. That's a whole category in itself.
I was going to say, this feels mean bringing up the photo, but now I understand why you did that.
No. And he's got those white boy Jacob Sartorius rosacea cheeks. So, like, he's one of us.
Oh, okay. I was
No,
gonna say,
like, I have it too. Like, one of us. One of
this
us.
is fucked up because now I'm starting to understand the maternal things. I'm like, no, I feel bad.
No, this is like my little brother. Benson Boone is like my brother.
No.
I have a brother who is the same age as Benson Boone, basically.
Hey, no, Benson, we're not making fun of you, Bo. Like,
No.
we're not.
And you know what? My dad lives in Rexburg, so like I know the vibe. Like I seriously know the vibe.
We know you were on Mutual, and we think that's awesome.
Because I was on Mutual too. You know, and we have another screenshot of his Mutual profile. Insert this one. And Benson, these photos really bring me back to like the 2018, 2019, pre-2020 like vibes of like the updo with the like t-shirt and the like chain and the Vans and like the joggers.
And the joggers.
You know. Yeah, Benson, that photo is freaking awesome. I was looking through
Lose
my
the
notes.
mustache. I think he looks good without it.
Yeah, you could. I think it's kind of your thing. You got to lean into it now.
Okay.
Now it's like
part of the
you're
brand.
killing it for everybody else, but
You
yeah.
ride that wave. Oh, okay.
So I was looking through my phone and I had an untouched, untapped notes app from 2020 that I used to keep track of all the crazy fuck-ass Utah names that I saw on Mutual that I just literally couldn't believe. So for my whole freshman year, I was keeping track of these Provo names. Like, not just Provo, but these are people within the Mormosphere. Because if you're a normal person and you're asking yourself, what the hell kind of name is Benson Boone? That's actually more normal than you would think. Not normal as in there's a lot of people named Benson, but normal as in let's start doing a dramatic reading of this list. And we need to insert a screenshot because the way
like
some of these
Star Wars scroll of all the fucking names.
Okay, I'm gonna popcorn to you. Can you
Okay,
pull it
yeah,
up?
let me get it pulled up too. Guys, these are awesome.
Start with the one that is the C's and the K's.
C's in the case. Okay, I see it. Okay.
Okay. A list of names from Mutual
isn't this
from
crazy?
2020 of me documenting the weird Mormon names.
So Benson, don't be afraid of your
And
name.
this is like that girl, the chalkboard lady who had
Actually,
named
he's
her
not.
kid Lakin or Taven or whatever. That lady was from Utah. This is the Utah vibe.
It's so awesome.
Okay, I'll start. Cortland, Canyon with a K, Kenyon, Connor, Kahner, Cannon, Colin with a K, Cash, Colton, Colson, Keldon, Kimball, Talmadge, Truman, Brigham. Those are all very Mormon. Popcorn Tucker.
Hold up, I gotta find Talmadge. I was in the wrong season K's.
It's
Truman, Brigham, Dexton, Broxton, Braxton, Brayton, Leighton, Langdon, Dakin. Ooh, I don't like that one. Danon, Dayton, Daytona, Davin, Dalen, Delquin. Delquin is crazy.
I think it's Declan, but it's Deqly.
Oh, okay. Dagon, Dade, Davin, Denton, Daniel with a Y.
Daniel Daniel.
Popcorn Isabella. What the fuck?
These are genuinely all real. I went out of my way
God.
to add these to a list over like a year's time.
Okay.
Taven, Trevin, Talon, Tayden. Tayden spelled different. Taidon, Tayden. Tayton, Tovin, Tracen, Trake, Tossin. Okay, this is rich because my
awesome.
brother's name was Trace. Trake, Tossin, Tilden, Taylor.
Drake does not sound good.
Tate, Tayte, Travin, Tyus, Tage, Teague, Tayton again, Trayton, Topher, Popcorn Tucker.
Jackson with an X. Jordan.
Spelled
This is
Jake with a Y in the middle.
Okay, Jake with a Y, Jacob with a U, Jarek. Oh my God.
Jonald. Dude, this one was real. This
Jonald
one's all caps on the
Fucking
list.
Christ. Jonald is crazy.
Jonald jump. Okay.
There's no way Jonald is.
Yes. Because these are like, some of these are rural, like Utah, Idaho people. Okay, Jutah.
Oh my God.
Okay, not just Jackson with an X, but Jaxsen.
Justice with a U, Giles.
Giles, Joel, Jhoel.
Joel with an H, like ghoul. Reddick, Rustin, Riling, Remington.
We know a Remington. Shout out
Ransom,
Remington.
Reinhold. Reinhold is good. That sounds like an awesome like sci-fi name. I like Reinhold.
We gotta go through this quicker.
Okay, should we go to the different note or continue?
No, we gotta.
Oh my God, yeah, no, continue. You pick up.
Okay, Rendon, Ride, Rowdy, spelled so crazy. Baker, Brevin, Buster, Brannon, Bryson, Brenner, Breck.
That was Brisen, Bryson.
Yeah. Christian with a B. Then beef, literally beef. That was, I don't know if that was a nickname for them or what. Barrett, Brockton, Brank, Brodix.
Brodix.
Brodix. Barrett, Baden, Brendan, Bradtree.
With one E.
Lofton, Legrand, Lawson, Leif, Popcorn Tucker.
Slater, Siver, Stockton, Seamus, McCabe.
Okay, this is what I call.
Oh yeah, no, you got to cover.
This is what I call the mausoleum of McCades. This is what I want to call this.
Mausoleum, yeah.
Okay, so McKay is like a Utah name because I think it was like a prophet or a leader name. So they've now tried to misspell it every single version possible. Okay, these are all the same name, but spelled so crazy. Tucker, you need to put them up.
Okay, true.
McCade, McKayd, McKay, McCoy. It continues. McKinnon, McKendy, McLean, Maxwell, but spelled with 2 X's and 1 L. Mateus, Maximilian. Okay, Christian, no H. Christian, H in the middle. Christian with a Y and a K. Kale, Coulter, Kieran, Cameron, Ked, Kayan, Kaizen, Kaysen, Kale, Creighton, Karsten, Corgan, Kylan, Kyler, Kedron, Cruz, spelled Crewse, Chad, 2 Ds, Chaden, Cabot, Carden, Kaler, Chantry. Let's wait for the siren. I'm gonna start over with this.
Oh yeah, we should have stopped. Well, that's okay. This is just like random ass names. These are all names that you personally fucking saw.
Colm, Cheese,
Colm.
Chaz, Chet, Price, Peyton, Thane, Tucker, Tobin, Newell, Navid, Oak, Oren, Navid, Aaron, Oliver with the A, Eric with the A, F, Eantum, Eater, Nope.
Eater.
Eater, EDR. Pudge. True. Graydon. Graham. Gatlin. Ethan with an I. Isaiah, but ISIAH. Isaac, IZAC. Hayden, Hagen, Houston, spelled crazy. HEWSTYN. Zek, Zandon, Winton, Willoughby, Eamon. Okay, there's not even hardly any Book of Mormon names in there. Those are all just like fuck ass.
Guys, and the Book of Mormon names are crazy too.
But you know them when you see them. They're like Moroni. I knew a kid named Nephi. I knew a kid named Lehi. Damn, call them the anti-Nephi Lehis for like that
I didn't know any Nephis or Lehis. That would be crazy.
Only once I moved to Utah.
It's a Utah curse. It is crazy.
I know a lot of kids named Ammon.
If my mom was like if she had given birth to me in Utah, I would have been Tucker with an I.
No, that like Tucker with an I. That could have been
Actually,
you.
I think my mom would have she would have had to have been like a Mormon pioneer family. You know what I mean?
It's like, okay, it's one thing giving your kid a historical name like Brigham or Talmadge or like one of the leaders. Those swing into popularity once a leader has like, so I bet there will be kids named Nelson and Monson.
Monson's cool. Nelson's lame.
Yeah, but then when you get into the like fake Book of Mormon, like
because they are made up, like
fictional
Smith
names.
Just made up those names.
I know there was a kid named Moroni.
Named like what's the?
I'll never meet another Brigham again. I'm so sad.
Like, did you ever meet like a? What are some of the?
There's a ton of kids named Ammon.
Ammon. Oh, if your name was like Abinadi.
Abinadi, that one's cool. Dude, I saw this TikTok and it was like this group of dudes and they were doing like, it was like a competition and they had names flash up and you had to guess if it was the name of a Mormon kid or a Pokemon. Yeah, some of them were low-key hard.
It's like, hey, my name's Ziezrum.
Yeah.
Like, do you think, like, is that like an evolution too? Like, Pokemon Go to the Polls moment? Or is that like from like the Book of Mormon musical? Like, that's crazy.
That's why you never know.
Okay, but it's trended out. Nowadays, people just make up names, and that's how we get like Lucky Blue Smith.
That's how we get Rumble Honey Smith.
That's how we get Rumble Honey, and like, thank God for her. That's how you get Seven.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wait, isn't that Indie Blue?
Yeah, it's
Seven.
The heir to the Lonely Ghost dynasty.
Whoa.
Is Seven. See, here's the thing. She's not even Mormon, but because
that's a Utah celebrity.
Utah umbrella. There's something in the fucking fluoride in the water in Utah that makes you name your child something.
They're going on a cork off. Like, that's what Nara Smith is on. Like, I don't know what Ballerina Farms kids are named, but I'm sure they went classy with it, actually.
I think so.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
They are pretty classy. They are like A-lister Utah celebrity. Ballerina Farms got to be the biggest.
Nara Smith, she made a video joking about Moonbeam ice cream.
She did.
Because that is some shit she would pull. Honestly,
they
her and Benson Boone should collab.
Yeah, I was going to say Benson.
She's collabed with Ballerina Farm.
If we were on your team, we would get you in the Nara Smith kitchen.
Dude, Lucky Blue probably don't want you in there because you competition.
What?
I'm just
saying.
Saying.
So? I think...
No, Benson Boone shipped with Piper America because Piper America, another crazy name. That's Lucky Blue Smith's sister, is it not?
I don't know, but that's awesome. That's an amazing made up name, Piper America.
Piper with a Y.
Piper with a Y. It's dope.
Piper America.
It's so cool.
So like, what I think is interesting about Nara Smith's kids and like, okay, so all of those list of names are like the Lakin. It's like the chalkboard lady names, but the new age one, like 7, is to name your kid after just a noun.
Or like a concept.
Or like an adjective or a verb. Like Rumble Honey.
We're going to see a couple whimsies
like
in the
verb,
next couple years for sure.
Verb noun.
Verb noun.
What's her other kid's name?
I think it's kind of beautiful if you look, what's the word? Etymology? Like how like language changes?
Etymology, yeah.
Like names are really changing right now because we've left such like a weird like Western culture where names had to be biblical for 2 centuries, and now you just get to make shit up.
It creates a dangerous game again, where I'm getting back onto the like more conservative Mormons co-opting gay dog whistles, and so having a noun name like Ocean, are you NB or are you Mormon? Seriously,
that's
like
a question.
Big Oak and Sock are fighting in the trenches over their name with Mormons.
Yeah, you guys.
No, and it all comes back to that.
Stop worrying about the dishes. You've got Mormon stealing your names. Trans masks, like a symbol.
Seriously.
Like, you need to stick up. This is a culture turf war.
No, seriously.
That is a crazy question.
Are you NB or are you Mormon? Are you Pokemon or are you Mormon?
It's messed.
See, the old world, like Ruby Frankie would have been Pokemon or Mormon, but now the new world, Nara Smith, is are you NB or are you Mormon?
Oh my god.
Because
Utah celebrities are now such a part of the cultural zeitgeist.
They're influencing outside of Utah.
Outside of it.
Yes.
Outside of it. And Utah was already kind of like all like wannabe LA culture. So it's an easy osmosis from Utah to LA specifically.
Well, we've said Utah celebrity, but let's touch on what the Utah celebrity sphere is. So Utah has its own, what used to be contained influence, like sphere of influence.
Yeah.
And now there is like a pipeline between LA, which is a sphere of influence for like the entire world, honestly. So the pipeline between Utah and LA, which they're closely related, is now like leaking. And it's getting leaky because the Mormon influencers are figuring out how to kind of like hide the Mormon aspect, but still sell the life of perfectionism. And that is really attracted to people.
Jesus Christ is Mormon.
Yes.
Ballerina farm.
Well, it's coming back with the wave of conservatism. We're moving back into like the 80s. It's with MAGA. It's with Trump. SLC is Red LA. That was a note from our producer. It's true. LA... Well, yeah.
It's very interesting, but they're really good about hiding it. I think people in LA that are conservative are also good about hiding it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are not actually...
They don't actually... There's a lot of virtue signaling around here.
Buck up with what they say they believe.
Especially, like, anyone who lives in Silver Lake who's white.
What?
You are a gentrifier.
Oh.
For sure. Are you kidding me?
She said it. Gag it.
Dude, that's why I go to Silver Lake. I'm literally scared. I'm shaking because it's like it's Benson Boone lookalikes, and not in the Utah way, but in the scary like they're like aura farm you. Like it's men who have aura farmed women.
Yeah, you do have to be careful in Silver Lake because you're about to get.
And
aura
they got
farmed.
the Marlboro hat and the cowboy boots.
Guys, it fucking fucked up LA thrifting for us. It literally took us 6 months to find a good thrift store.
Dude, and we had to go
Fuck
to Burbank.
you, Silver Lake. Oh, don't put them on. I'm seriously gatekeeping. Like, because that is the first good thrift we found.
Those are all those dudes. Those are all those. Okay, the word culture vulture is thrown around, but it's literally vultures at the bins. They ruined the Goodwill bins. They ruined resellers, ruined thrifting. I mean, we all know this, but like dudes camping out at the bins lines with the Marlboro hat and the mustache because they'll literally like shove you down on the ground to get to some like salvage denim.
And you know what? This isn't just Silver Lake. This
is Utah.
Culture in Utah is in your biggest resellers of like what is it? Blue collar workwear are from.
That's
Utah.
why we started Carhartt Mormon. The name like
a kid named like Colton with a K and a hidden X, a silent
Braxton,
X.
or like
he bought a bus and sells like $110 Bugs Bunny t-shirts. And he drives around Utah doing it. It is insane. It is insane.
Dude, and this is like an epidemic in LA too, especially on Melrose where it's the reworked vintage, where they're just cutting up vintage shirts and handkerchiefs and shit and gluing it together, making like literally TikTok shop Shein like level shit, and they're selling it for $100.
Guys, it is.
It's so fugly. Like I can't. Like who's?
It's so sickening. And
you're ruining all just like vintage clothes. You're not ruining it. You can do whatever you want, but like no one's buying that. And if you are, you're a cornball.
Yes, I feel like entitled to talk about this because I'm like I grew up back to school shopping at a fucking thrift store.
Me and Tucker grew up poor, so like
if you're
taking away from poor kids.
It's not even like that. Like I feel then entitled. It's just that like. You've just ruined the culture of thrifting because thrifting used to be like it needed to feel more like Lady Bird going when she's like trying to get the prom dress and like you're yelling at your mom. Like it was about finding you've ruined the experience.
Well, what I think
it's sickening.
In this Mormon vein of thrifting that people outside of Utah don't realize is that the Mormon church literally made their own Goodwill called Deseret Industries, and you call it the DI. And it used to be super cheap. Now they're hiking up the prices at the DI because the Goodwill, like, there's not even Goodwills in Utah hardly. But the DI, a whole, like, Mormon-run thrift store chain, is now being co-opted. They need a DI in LA. Do they have one? They made one in Washington.
DI, if you're listening, we will totally do an ad read for you. I love the DI. So it's the single-handedly the thing I miss the most from Utah. Not the mountains.
In Rexburg.
It's the DI.
My grandma slipped on some ice in the parking lot at the DI and broke her hip, and the church paid for her whole surgery so they wouldn't sue. And now my grandma died.
No. Wait. Gma.
So, yeah.
But the DI, we miss you.
I know. So DI,
we miss you, and I miss
we steal from you all the time.
No.
I'd say a lot of some of my best finds in my whole life are from the DI. My best old Mormon clothes.
Idaho and DI in Idaho is where I found the best thrift, and it's because it's
untouched.
The vultures aren't there.
The vultures aren't there.
The vultures, and that's what I'm saying. I get it. Like, you're making a living.
Provo DI is the most ran through shit I've ever been to, but like,
you can still find a good gym. LA, it's worth it.
Okay, if you're in Utah, Riverton DI, best DI I ever went to. It must be in like a rich area because I'd get my nails done over there and then I go to the DI and I'd be finding J. Crew for like $2. So now that I'm gone, I'm not gate.
No, like the most I found all my cowboy boots brand new at the DI, and you just find crazy shit. Isabella loves. Like,
I need to show them the gift you got me for my birthday. So my birthday was last week.
It's literally right there.
Let me give some context. My birthday was last week. Tucker wakes me up because I took the day off of work. Tucker wakes me up in the morning. Wait, hold on, I'll get it. Just sit down. Guys, don't worry. Let me intro it, okay? Please. Thank you. So my birthday was last week. Tucker wakes me up bright and early at 10 a.m. because I'm sleeping in because I took the day off. I'm literally in the middle of REM, so I'm like, what the literal fuck is going on? And I'm like word vomiting what was happening in my dream. It was crazy. But Tucker was so sweet and made me bacon and eggs for breakfast and came in bearing gifts.
Happy Beatty.
Happy Beatty. And Tucker got me the most beautiful esoteric me gifts ever known to man. So let me go grab one of them.
Guys,
you tell them about the other elements of it.
So this is the shit that you can find at the DI. So I found some old, like, because Isabella just loves like vintage Mormon paraphernalia, which you can definitely find at the DI because it's owned by the Mormon church. And it's just so, like, I don't know, the core of it is so interesting. So I find some old, like, not Book of Mormon, like prophet books. And then I collect Mormon books. Yeah, Mormon books. I found a BYU beer glass. I don't know how the fuck they had that. It's like official BYU merch. And then I also found this.
Okay, I'm going to get close to the camera to show it.
At the DI. Okay, I'm going to describe it for those that are just listening. I realize we're kind of bad about that. So it's a coyote skin face pelt sewn into a dainty dolly collar. What would you call that, Isabella?
Let me get back on the mic. Okay, so you guys are going to have to go see this on the Instagram or on the YouTube or something.
Yeah, just check it out on Instagram. Yeah, true. We'll post on it.
For those who don't know, I love taxidermy. I love pelts. I love bones. I love teeth. I love all things more Americana is my aesthetic I've been cultivating. So Tucker buys me this. It's the face of a coyote pelt, and it's snarled. It's like they fucked up the tanning on the hide.
It must have been like home done. It's cool.
And it has this like doily collar thing, which is a very Utah thing that's now gone mainstream. You can buy these kind of like collars at like Target and stuff. But it has the face tied on and like holes behind the ears. And I need to find an outfit to put together with this. But this is literally, this is in the first 5 minutes of me waking up. He's showing me this. And literally like, what the hell? I'm scared.
She was scared. Because I love waking up Isabella. Because it takes her like a full 10 minutes to become like.
Of course it does. Like I'm in the middle of
cognizant.
Let me take it off. It's a little creepy.
It is so
let me get back
crazy.
On the
but I saw it in the display case. I'm like, I've never seen something so Isabella before in my entire life. Maybe it's so weird core.
It's so me. Like I am elated by this, and this is like. I get really inspired by the props I find like at the DI because it's like shit you could have never thought of. I love it so much. Tucker's like telling me like, oh yeah, this was like behind the glass at the DI, which behind the glass, they only put like the important stuff or like random treasures behind the glass that treasures, you have to pay more money for.
Big ticket items.
So I'm like, how much did you pay for this? Because knowing it was behind the glass, it was a hefty penny. He paid like $50 for this, but honestly, so worth it.
So worth it.
It's amazing. It's incredible. This is the kind of shit you find at the BYU or at the Utah BYU chip. Just
activate.
Yeah, what? Help! I'm scared.
No. No, we miss the DI. We miss the BYU Creamery. I miss.
We went to the Creamery probably like last summer just for like old time's sake.
We miss it. We miss Provo because
we got chocolate milk. They sell. BYU has their own creamery that's like a storefront, but they also like own cattle and make their own cheese and milk and dairy products and ranch and shit.
It's just very Mormon core.
And that's what they're saying. Like Mitt Romney goes to the BYU Creamery for chocolate milk and a hot dog, and he goes to J Dogs. That's like a Mormon hot dog joint.
J Dogs, Swig. I used to work at So Delicious. I was a mixologist.
Yeah. We have to talk. We need to exploit that more. That you were like on the front lines at So Delicious.
It's So Delicious. Yeah, no, I was a mixologist. I might have served you from the original So Delicious Soda Shack.
Didn't they put that? Oh my God, wasn't that in the Benson Boone music video?
No, it was in my movie.
Oh yeah, wait.
Wait, Benson Boone. We should shoot something, dude. Like,
dude, Tucker's actually a director.
I'm a Provo filmmaker. To a degree. And if that's where you like to get your stuff shot, hit me up, bae.
I miss Utah.
Okay, guys, we have to circle back to Benson Boone on submissions that people sent in because there's just really good stuff.
You'd think we wouldn't have more to say about Booner, but it's...
Yes, we've got people in the comments saying that their old roommate took his V card at BYU, Idaho. He Benson Gooned. Is that why he only did one semester? He was nervous that he was breaking the BYU
did he get sent home
rules.
from the... Did he get honor coded?
Benson, if you got honor coded...
Talk to us. We got honor coded too.
Benson, we've been to the 4th floor of the Wilk.
He went to BYU though.
BYU, Idaho. Okay.
Benson, the honor code's even more strict. Because you know who used to run the BYU Idaho was the president? Clark. That's a whole other lore.
And someone's mom that we know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyways,
okay, Benson, if you lost your V card at BYU Idaho, I'm honestly proud of you. That takes guts.
That does.
And that's a depressing ass place to be. I hope you weren't there for the winter.
We want to know if it was on a mutual date or did you switch to Tinder to do your dastardly deeds?
Did you derf?
Okay. We know you derfed it. And that's okay. We derfed it too while at BYU.
The rest of the comment, I'll save you what some of it said, but it did say he finished prematurely.
Hey, and yet again, you're amongst friends. Okay? You're amongst good company.
Benson, I'm just glad...
Ain't nothing wrong with that, is that?
You boonied without the garmies.
Without the garments, yeah.
So, no garmies. That was kind of a win for society. But was that why you're taking off the blue jeans?
Did you have your magical Mormon panties on underneath?
No.
I've derfed someone in Mormon underwear. In garments.
I'm scared. I never touched no garments.
I didn't touch them because... Oh, and this is even juicier. The person wearing the Mormon garments, a boy.
I'm sick. Benson, I know you came in your jeans, in your blue jeans, prematurely at BYU, Idaho, and I know that's why you took off the blue jeans.
Oh my God, because he was, derfing at the Outlook.
I'm like, we got to get that in.
Have any of our audience members derfed to completion or been derfed to completion?
I never
call into the hotline.
I've heard a lot actually. Please share. A lot of like came in the jeans during the derf sesh. It never happened to me.
Benson Boone, you are amongst friends. Like everyone does that.
Benson Boone, I know you came in the blue jeans, and that's why you took them off, and that's why you moonbeam ice creamed them.
Yeah, you moonbeamed ice creamed your jeans prematurely. And you know what?
Taking off your blue.
I would not be the first one to throw a stone at that man.
Among friends, you are.
I've already said I'm a pillow humper. But yeah,
Benson,
no.
if you got honor coded, please tell us.
Please tell us. Yeah, that would be really awesome if you told us. Was there any other submissions? Wait, no, we got someone that called into the crisis hotline. We do need to listen to those.
Okay, let's do.
Time?
Yes,
Okay.
crisis
Sweet,
hotline.
sweet, sweet.
So, guys, we have the Sincerity crisis hotline.
We do.
Please call our number. This is the number. Send us an email. Send us anything. Send us any qualms, any quandaries, any questions. Send us any moonbeam ice creams. Durfing in your blue jeans, coming in your garmies.
Exactly. Coming in your garmy
So
stories specifically.
We do
That's
have
really what I want.
a submission from a dear caller.
Cummies in your garmies is really bad. I'm just now
Cummies in
processed.
your garmies.
Okay, what's your crisis?
My ex keeps posting letterbox reviews that I think are about me, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they're about me. Do I like the review,
Ooh.
or is that mean?
Like the review? No. Well, yes. I think they're writing the letterbox reviews about you.
Do you think that's confirmed?
I don't know. But if they are, they're probably doing it so you see them.
So you do see them.
If you guys are friends on Letterboxd. First of all, I would have to like block on everything, like at least for a while. Maybe you could be friends. I don't know. If this is a sapphic relationship, I have prior context.
You think that's a hard block on everything? You got to block the X on Letterboxd if it was
I don't know. The
girl on
sapphic
girl.
lines are so blurred where it's like, oh, it's all in good fun, man.
Everyone knows a WLW relationship that bombed everything.
Yeah, bombed the
breakup.
friends around, bombed. I've been
It
in
is
the
a
middle
hard
of
block.
several.
It is a hard
You
block.
have to
I
have
agree.
that kind of space. You're
I
not
agree.
gonna like, I don't know. Anyway, I think you should like the comment and let them know that you saw it. Or I don't know. That means they won in my head. Maybe don't like it. They're just doing it for attention.
Don't like it and block.
I don't know how Letterboxd app works. Like, can you see if someone views it or
You
something?
can. Oh, I don't know about views. Likes for sure. I don't think you can see if someone.
That would
sees
also like flatter me and also cringe me out. So
it. Really.
I'm just like, I shouldn't be seeing that. That would send me in a spiral.
Spiral. Okay. Perfect.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you
Yeah.
for calling into our hotline.
Call in with more. If you have just life advice. What makes us qualified to give life advice?
I wouldn't say life advice. I
Oh.
say we're allowed to have our own opinion.
Oh, okay.
And who's to say anyone's opinion is right or wrong? But if
Okay.
you want us to, I don't know, discuss something juicy, send it to us.
Send it. Yeah, it really is just discussing it. You don't have to take our word.
Well, thank you for listening to our fucking Booner fan content. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, let us know if
Someone put us in contact with Boone.
Let us know if the Boone train needs to stop or if you're all aboard. Because we're stopping the hate train.
Yeah, end Benson Boone hate now.
Yes, exactly.
Save Boone.
Save Boone.
We should make buttons.
We should make buttons.
I'm a
Oh,
Booner.
Wait, we actually loved his I Hate Benson Boone shirt in the music
Actually,
video.
that one was the best shirt of all of them.
Like, the rest of the shit was kind of corny, but that shirt was awesome. And
I
not in a
hate
way that I would
Benson
just wear it
Boone.
ironically. I honestly did like it.
Yeah.
It was good. It was really good, Benson.
Benson,
love you.
let
We
us help
miss
you
you.
out. If you want moms and kids and Hermans to stop approaching you and you actually want cool fans, and I think you do. I think that's why you're trying to switch it up on them.
Let us know.
Let us
Let us
call
know.
us.
Let us know if this
Call our
is
hotline.
boring. Let us know if we need to switch up the platform, y'all. Let us know.
Yeah, you guys sick of the Utah shit? It's kind of all the context we have for right now, and that's
Exactly.
where our fans and friends are.
Let us know. If there's something in the culture that needs to be talked about.
The LA Utah pipeline is strong, so it's.
I hope people do see there is a rainbow road there.
Because I think people in LA can see the Utah influences and are like, why the hell are they there? And we're here to explain why they are.
It's because Provo to Orange County is a direct flight, baby.
Actually, yeah.
And that's not just metaphorical.
No, that's like the San Clemente Mormons.
I was once on a flight from John Wayne on the day of a BYU game, and it was so fucking scary. Everyone is sitting like this, smiling. They all have like 9 children, and they're all blonde. It literally looked like I was on the set for a promo of Hitler's Youth for like fucking Allegiant Airlines. It was scary.
Dude, I flew out of the Rigby airport, the Idaho Falls airport, And that's when I sat next to the lady on the plane who had a sweatshirt that said Dark MAGA.
How have we never brought up Dark MAGA?
We need to bring this up in the next one.
Okay, yeah, but don't let us forget about Dark MAGA.
So yeah, the Dark MAGA shirt. And I took a pic, and she caught me and said, "You want to take another one?" She had a hat that said something about Trump.
I don't even think we should insert the photos, so you guys have.
That was from BYU Idaho. We'll open that with the next one.
Dark MAGA. Okay, thank you everybody. We love you. Let's do that though. Bye. 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 Sincerity.